Hi,
All right.
bloopers. Bloopers. All right. Hi, guys. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Lou.
And L-O-U.
L-O-U.
A-S-H-O-U-I. It's my name. We are from New York City, and we have been together. Wait, we're not gonna answer that yet. That's gonna be in our tag.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the question.
That's gonna be in a tag.
Yeah.
So
right now, what we're doing is a couples tag. This is officially our first ever video on YouTube. And let's just do it from here.
So this is a way for you guys to get to know us. So without further ado, let's just get started. Bear with us. This is our first video. My first video. Okay. I have my computer here. That's where I'm getting the questions from. When was the first time you became aware of me?
This is for me. This question is for me. First time I became aware of you was exactly the day we met when you came up to me.
Wait. So you became aware of me when I came up to you, or when you saw me?
Oh, no. See, exactly. That's a fact. Because she was walking on 42nd Times Square, and I was with one of my homies, and then she just walked by. I looked at her, I glanced at her, she, big old booty. And then, I don't know, and then I just looked back, and then she came back, and then that's how we started talking. So yeah, that's how I became aware of her, because of her booty.
Because of my booty. Okay. The first time I became aware of him was actually when my friends, I was with my friends and my sister, when my sister said, "Look, he's looking at you." And then I turned back around and I took a quick glance and I was like, "Oh, he is cute, whatever." And then I came back to get your number. So I noticed him when I was told he was looking at me. Number 2, do you remember the first thing we said to one another? I do.
I don't remember.
I said, if you don't think I'm pretty, don't give me your number.
And then I
but
said,
my friends back there dared me to come back here and get your number.
And then I said, no, I think you're beautiful. Yeah, I think you're beautiful.
I was just talking about that. What you talking about? I think you're beautiful. I was like, oh, thank you. All right. So, and he's such a slut. He was like, you know what? Let me get a hug. And I'm like, oh God. Okay. Number 3. What was your first impression of me? Did you ever dislike me?
No, I never disliked her. Matter of fact, kinda, because at that time she had a boyfriend, or kinda was dealing with something, so I disliked this situation, but I liked her, so it was one of those things.
I didn't have a boyfriend. I had someone I was still in contact with. He was my ex, but shouldn't have been in contact with him, period. So the situation was pretty fucked up. I've never disliked him. I have been mad at him, but to dislike him, that's a different story. I have never disliked you. I have been very mad at you. And my first impression of him was, he's probably a player. So I don't want to get my heart hurt.
And she was right. I was playing like video games in the house.
Stupid. Okay.
That's the only game.
What's your favorite memory of me?
Favorite memory? Damn, I don't know. I think when we went to the cruise ride, we went to like a cruise ride around New York City. I forgot the name of the cruise ride, but it takes you around New York City. And yeah, that's one of my favorite memories.
Really?
Yeah.
What was my favorite memory of you? My favorite memory of you. Yeah, I think I'd have to agree.
Yeah, that was by far the most romantic.
Not even, because that was probably the most romantic date we had. But I have a lot of memories of him that I like, because he's a very sweet guy and he's very attentive and he does a lot of things for me. So I have a lot of situations where it's like, this guy is amazing. So I can't really choose one. But for him, maybe that was like, oh, this is something I never did before. But for me, it's more like, just the way he is, it's like with the way he is with me is like very memorable for me. I remember everything he's done for me because he's just like he's very like he thinks of weird shit to make me happy, and it's you're smart, babe. Next question. What do you like best of me?
Well, at this point, it's love best of you. The way, what do I like? I never think about these questions. Honestly, what I like the most about you? That's what it says there. Oh, what I like the best about you? The best about you? I don't know, the way you carry yourself. The way you like, look at the shirt. You know, just the way you carry yourself as a woman, as a young lady. So, and you know, just your goals and stuff. So that's what I like.
The thing I like most about him is that he's very honest and he's very upfront, and I can always count on him to tell me like the real, like he will give me his honest opinion about things. And I love how devoted he is to the things that he believes in, and how he's a go-getter. Like he just doesn't stop grinding, and he will always keep me like going, like go get it type shit. You get what I'm saying, right? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like he will always keep me on track. Like, you know, you can do this, you got this, and because of him, I believe more in myself than I did before I met him. If that makes sense. Unapologetically you, and that's something you will know in our channel. We'll talk more about that. What is your favorite way of spending time with me?
My favorite way
of spending time with me.
That's a confusing question.
What is your favorite way of spending time with me?
And I'll take you.
Okay, my favorite way of spending time with him has to be going around the city. Just going around the city because he's hilarious.
I gotta be one of the dumbest people in the world.
He's so funny. You don't understand. We'll be going down the city and he'll just do the stupidest thing. Like he'll just sit next to a white guy and say, "Hi, Dad." Like it's just, I don't know. He's just funny. So it has to be just roaming around the city or just doing hands-on activities because he really knows how to get a chuckle out of you.
I kind of have to say the same thing about her. Although just to make the question like a little different. I would like to spend time with her like more at the beach, more at the pool, more like in those type of places, vacation. And definitely Six Flags because she's scared to go. So I want to do the things that she's scared to do.
I'm not going to Six Flags. He does not get it.
And I want to get on rides.
It's not happening. No. We were born to be on Earth, on planet Earth, on the floor. No. Stop dance. No. It's not happening.
Yeah, that's my way. That's what I've been thinking about. Like that's one of the things that I would definitely love to spend. Like,
well, you're gonna fall in love with the imagination, boo, because we ain't going to Six Flags. He's tripping.
All right, now I think we should switch the game up.
Now we're gonna switch it up to about us, because you need to get to know us as individual people, because we are two individuals
we've been on
that are
8 minutes.
All right, okay, shut up.
Let's not do too.
We're gonna ask 5 questions about each other, as individual people, because you need to get to know us as individual people.
All right, I'll start off first.
How would you best describe yourself, Lucinda?
How would I best describe myself? Describe myself as ongoing. I don't even know what that means.
An
ongoing person.
An outgoing, baby.
Wow, yeah, I'm off. I'm off by a lot. So, an outgoing person, a free person, like as in like
free-spirited person. I agree with you.
A free-spirited person, right? Right? She just put it. You know what? Never mind. I'm just Lou Valentino, and I'm 19 years old, and I just like life.
He likes life. I like to describe myself as a very humble and very sweet-hearted person. I'm a hopeless romantic. I am asqueroso. I'm very sweet. I'm very kind. I'm very friendly. I'm very outgoing. I'm very free-spirited also. And sometimes I need to tone it down, the friendly kind of, because I'm too friendly, and I don't see when people are trying to be mean people. Like, I'm like, hi to everyone, and then everybody's just out to, they're not out to be nice people. Okay.
Yeah.
What is something you did as a teen that your parents never learned about you?
Something I did as a teen that my parents never learned about me.
Your parents never knew about you.
I was a rapper. And I rapped for like a year. I was like just a rapper. I used to write music. They didn't know that about me. Yeah.
My parents didn't know that I was very big on writing. I used to write poetry whenever I felt something, and I'm actually a really good writer, and I didn't know I was until I got to high school, and then one of my teachers was like, hey, your essays and your poems and your monologues are awesome, and I'm like, okay. Who was the first person you kissed? What were the circumstances? Oh, I know who I kissed first time. The first person I kissed was when I was 14. I was in Dominican Republic, and I kissed them. So in Dominican Republic, they have these doors that they're like this, and they're like real, like as if you were in jail. So I went through the door now, and I kissed them. And the circumstances were that my mom beat my ass. What you talking about? I would beat that ass. That's what happened to me. I got my ass beat with a tree. You ever got hit by a tree with thorns? You know the coconut tree there.
See, I'm from Puerto Rico, and I don't know about any of that.
And they beat your ass with syllables. Okay, last question.
All right, let's just do 2 more questions. We gonna do 2 more questions up here.
Okay.
We're gonna do 11 and 12. So, have you ever talked marriage with another person? You could be for real. You could tell them.
I talked marriage with my ex-boyfriend before him. Before, that was the first person I ever talked marriage with, and it was because we were really religious. And yeah, that's just sum it up. We were really religious, and we had to talk about it, so we did.
And also with me.
And yeah, but he said the first person, and I've spoken about.
Have you ever talked to?
Oh yeah, and I've spoken about marriage,
with another person.
and I've spoken about marriage with him because I love him to death, and hopefully that's something that we can do later on. No rush in the future.
For me, basically, she's the only person I've ever thought about marriage with.
He used to not believe in marriage.
I used to never believe in marriage. Now I believe in it. You know, it's something that.
He wants
it's something
to make
that
me happy.
It's something that we can do in the future.
Yeah.
We keep going the way we're going, but I don't look at marriage as like something that I have to do. But if she wants it, then that's what I have to do. You know, I'm really just not. But it is what it is. I feel like I respect her beliefs. I respect my beliefs also, and you know, if that's what we gotta do, then that's what we have to do to keep each other in life forever. It just marriage has a lot of business stuff to it.
And
like,
we'll talk about that on this channel. It's not all about marriage. It's more about commitment with your partner. You know, it's like
about marriage and
we will talk about that later.
Last question. How would you like to be? I'm gonna let you ask me that question.
How would you like to what?
How would I like to be remembered?
How would you like to be remembered?
Man,
Lucendo.
This is
Lucendo Valentino. I'm not gonna say his old government because
you already did.
No, I didn't say your last name though.
Okay, so I would like to be remembered as this as the person that brought people together for a positive cause. This time in this world right now, like the world we live in, the world I'm growing up in, things are tough, especially in my neighborhood, especially where I'm from. And for people of color, I would definitely like to be somebody who is uplifting and I just want to work hard around my community, and I just want to reach out to people everywhere, like just be one of the best. It's not even about me. It's just about the people who I'm going to touch in life. So I just like to be remembered for this, like this young man who grew up to be not even just a spokesperson, just somebody who made a big difference in my community. Like I want to break cycles. I want to break like when people think about colored people, I want them to think about people like me, people like
me,
Jesse Williams, people like her, just people who are unapologetically colored, unapologetically black, unapologetically European mix, just people who give they all to their people. And I'm definitely a pro-black, I'm definitely a pro-Afro-Latino. A pro-Afro-Latino, that means, you know, you have black, you know, you got black blood with European blood, you got Taino Indian blood because of the ancestors. So I'll just definitely see, I get passionate. I just want to be remembered as just giving back to my people. That's all.
Yeah, I would like to be remembered for mostly the same thing as what he said. I want to make a difference. A lot of people don't know. They look at me or they think I'm black off the bat, which I love because I am black. The only difference is that I speak Spanish because I'm Dominican, but the Caribbean is black, and I identify as black, and a lot of Spanish people don't want to own up to it. And I think that's why we have such a big connection, because when we met, I was like, hey, I'm black, and I joked around, but he had a different passion, and he noticed like, oh, she really does identify as black. So yeah, that's big on both of us. It's like, you gotta know where you come from, know your roots, and embrace it. I embrace my hair, I embrace who I am. I'm dark skinned, I have a lot of African American features. I'm black, I just speak Spanish, that's it. It's the only difference. And also, I like to be remembered. I love fitness a lot. We both love fitness, and I would love to change a lot of women's life in fitness, and that's what I'm studying in college and what I'm studying in general. It's another thing we're going to talk about. You don't need college to get money, but it's another topic. Yeah, I want to change a lot of women's life and make them as confident as I am now, and it took me so many years to do that. A lot of women need to know that everything is fixable and your body's fixable, and whatever your goal is, it's obtainable. That's about it.
And with that said, guys, that's a wrap for our first ever video on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Show us some love. It's our first video.
Show us some love, man. We just trying to grow. We just trying to be us. We just trying to be ourselves. So thank you. Have a good night. Have a good day. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. That's the first time I ever said that. I would like saying that a lot. So. All right, guys.
Peace and love.